Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. I'm gonna let this resonate. It's a reinforcement video. Show you the soul being sucked up after death. Just take a look at that. This is the head, the body. We got a blue bonnet, a blue blouse, a white dress. A young girl looks like she's holding a baby doll or has another entity trailing with her. And then you see the legs and you see her feet and her shoes. Now I'm going to zoom in tight so you can see the colors and the clothing and the detail. See the feet bent, the blue shoes. See the dress, the blue blouse or top, and the blue hat. Let's zoom that out. Hit it with the light. You see her? Yeah. And I'm gonna show you what's pulling her in. See this entity right here? See the ghoulish looking face? Now I'm gonna zoom out so you can see what I was showing you. Little girl must have passed away down here. She's being pulled up. Okay, I'm gonna go to one with some highlight. You see it? You see her being pulled up, and it's a group of entities right here. This is a massive ship. We have smaller ones in the backdrop, and the whole sky is littered with vessels. Because when people pass away, it's a system that sucks in your light. You got to be aware of it, folks. Seeing is believing. I'm going to zoom in on the young girl being pulled in again. Pull down the light so you can see the detail in this. See the little hat it's wearing? The face is obscured, but you still can see. Detail in the clothing, the dress, the legs and the feet and the shoes. And it looks like it's holding a baby doll, but it's projecting a face right here. I'll zoom in on it. See the face? Pull down the light. Look at the distinct pattern in the clothing. See the blues, the whites. The hair looks blonde. The face looks white. See it, folks? And understand, this is taken off the highway. Out the car. Look up and I see this. So to show you how serious this is, folks, let's zoom in on the character that's pulling her in. The one I just showed, but this one has better contrast and highlight. I'm going to pull down the bright so you can see the creature. See, its face is here. It has the body of a big cat. Paws reaching out. Tail. Spinal cord is exposed. That's the face. That's the paws. This is the body. Tail. I'm going to hold that in tight. Pull down the light. Focus. See it? Steal down some of the light and you can see it's right here and it's reaching out for her. And you can see the energy transfer right in the middle. I'll pull that in so you can see. It's a reinforcement video, people. Just to show you that What I'm showing is 100% real. Every video. There's no embellishment. There's no perversion of the truth. It's just raw truth. Seeing is believing. Then I'm going to take you to the entities that this creature is working for. And they're right here. Let's hold that in tight. Pull down some of the light. And I'm going to introduce you to some of the royalty that's up there. That's doing a job. You see the giant being right here? You see the one eye and the second eye. This is the middle of his face, and it has a bird beak right here. It's wearing a butterfly or V-shaped collar, which is always the theme when I see certain beings or entities. Then it has another being that's right beside it, and it has a horn on the head. Okay? And then you see the faces that are, I mean, they're just everywhere. I'm going to get to that. Okay, let's just zoom in on this one character right here. So I can, you can see the eyes stare back at you. And the faces pop out. You see this, folks? This is the entity I'm presenting you right here. It has a crown on. Here's the eye. The eye has some type of appendage right on the third eye and the forehead. Here's the beak. And then next to it is an entity right here. It's wearing a horn. Here's his eye, his nose, and his mouth. You see him? Look at the nose, folks. You can see this nostril. Okay? And then look at the collar. The V-shaped collar with the jewels and gems in it. I'll hold that in tight. Adjust the light. This is what people need to see. A volcano just went off in New Zealand. And right when I ended my recording, the news person doing the story said, people around said it was like the volcano was clearing her throat for the next round of eruptions. Yeah, I just did a volcano video. No coincidence there, folks. It's all synchronicity. And I'm going to show you the whole scene, the girl, the animal being or cat body with the ghoul face pulling in the little girl, and the beings that's up here I just showed. Now let's go into some more. I'm going to take you over here. And look at this entity that's on the back part of the craft. See his face right here. You see his eyes are slanted up, and it gives him the appearance of being Asian. And this is the nose and the mouth, and is wearing some type of helmet. I'm going to hold that in tight, pull it in, and you can see the other faces that are standing around it. Seeing is believing, folks. Talk is dead. If I could show these videos without speech, I would. Okay? And that entity is right there. You see him, or you see it. Okay? We're going to zoom out. I'm going to adjust the light. Show you the massive ship. Always shaped like nature, some type of fish or creature from the sea. The entity I just showed you was right here. I'll zoom in again for perspective. Amongst other beings and faces. Light back to normal. And you'll see the massive ship. The entities and beings. The one with the V-shaped collar. It's right there. The lion being, the little girl. Now let's go behind the entity I showed you with the gemmed butterfly collar and take you to the half face of the woman. Eye, nose. Her mouth is obscured by this creature's crown and head. And here's her hair flowing. Now I'm just going to zoom in on the face so there could be no doubt that you're looking at eyes and the top part of a nose. Let's pull down the bright. Let's get a better focus. Right there, folks. That's the hair. You see the square top of the head. And then the hair is flowing this way. And you still can see the eyes. I'm just going to zoom in tighter. You see that face? Unbelievable stuff, folks. And there's other entities and beings that are on the craft and standing all around. See that little guy right there? Poked out of the craft. Still see him. Okay, folks. Take you to a few craft that are docking on the larger craft. Always the pyramid-shaped vessel. We're going to pull that in tight, and then I'm going to zoom in on it to give you some of the detail. And let's see, without the contrast, here it is again. And it's right there. See the half a woman's face I just showed you from the last shot? See the eye shine and the beings? It's crazy, folks. Let's go back to the one with the contrast on it. And I want to take you here. I'm going to zoom in tight and square it up the best I can. Okay. I'm going to pull the light. Massive ship. You can see the side doors open, lights coming out of it because it's all types of activity. You see the rectangle shape of the side door open, indicative of a helicopter. Okay? And we're going to show you that's not a fluke because you see the vessel is shaped like an airplane. And you see another vessel here. Pull this down. Another vessel, okay, with entities outside of it. We're going to get into that. Another giant vessel up top that's having an interaction. You see this serpentine like movement with this vessel that's shaped like a dolphin. I'm going to zoom that in, okay, because I tell you, it's always about the sea. It's always about the waters. Black Folks Are Gods just put a video up showing you how we're in the waters. The water is above. And you see this vessel right here docked, parked in the sky with entities outside of it. You see blue faces and blue scrubs, for lack of a better word. The same thing nurses would be wearing. Look at the detail and structure in this craft. Okay, now we're going to go back to the main craft that's in the foreground. Okay, I'll show you stuff in the background and is highly visible. We're going to go to this massive ship right here that's parked over the highway. Okay, let's zoom out. The ship is here. I mean, there's massive ships everywhere, but we're on this right now. Highway, craft. Let's zoom in. Okay, let's bring down the light. And I'm going to show you the blue scrubs and the strange looking alien face or humanoid looking being that's laying down in the craft right there. See his face? I mean, it's anatomical features of humanoids, folks. A head with 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. That's 101. Okay? If you had to tell somebody what you saw, it'd be like, it wasn't human, but it was humanoid. It had arms, legs, 2 eyes, a mouth, and a nose. You know? Let me know when it goes past humanoid with 3 eyes, multiple arms, wings, like, we show on this channel all the time. I'm going to flip this video. I'm going to roll it to the right so I can give you the guy in the craft in a vertical position. Okay. Let that focus in. You see him right here? Zoom in more. Okay. Hit the super zoom. That's beautiful. Now pull down light. See his face? Eyes, nose, mouth, chin, giant head, and it looks like he has white hair coming off the side. And here's this blue outfit. See him, folks? Call him the big head professor. Seeing is believing. Everything else can miss me. I'm so serious. And even at this distance, you still see that clear face. Okay, now let's roll this picture back. And we were right here. See how he's laying down in the craft? I mean, you can even see the windscreen on the front of this thing. Like, are you joking? Look at the nose. The nose of the craft. And look at his face in the darkness right here. It's not human. It's humanoid. See the eye, second eye, the nose, the mouth, and the head. Look at this guy's face. The giant pokey nose with the horn and the eye, the mouth, ear, the bug-looking creature with the beak. Yeah, folks, can't make this stuff up. Reinforcement. I know y'all can see that. I'll super zoom it for you. See the giant projection of the stereotypical alien face? Because in this place we live in, it's just, for lack of better words, I only can say angels and demons. You're one or another. Or one or the other. See the eye? Wrinkles in the forehead. Nose, mouth. Let's let that resonate. It's reinforcement, folks. Let that stare into your soul. Everything's living. This picture, I was on the ground. I said, hey, what do you look like? Show me an image of your face. This is what they showed. It's nothing good. And I'm going to show you the ship that they're projecting out of. See the little pyramid craft with the top part of it? It looks gold. sticking out right here. Just one half of it. Here's the top part. Let's zoom out for perspective. You see it? Look at the detail on that, folks. Shown this before, but since we're here, take you to some of the entities that are on the edge. Goat boy, blue horn demon. You see the horn. See the eye staring right at you. You see the little goat face, the arm, legs. Come on, folks. Can't make this stuff up. Look at that. See him hanging off? I'll zoom out and you'll still be able to see it. And look at this being right here. Tell me this is not a humanoid being with having some type of supernatural interaction in the sky. Let's pull down the light. Let's get the autofocus in. Come on. Look at his face being projected off the side. Eyes, nose, mouth open. I'm telling you, folks gonna wake up one day and you're gonna appreciate who I am and what I show. Look at that giant face being projected. Stereotypical Hollywood alien face. Wrinkles in the forehead. Eye, nose, mouth, outline of the head. So clear to see for folks like me. Yeah. But let's go back to this to show you that that's a real light being. And I told you, Black Folks Are Guys just did a video and he showed the movie Cocoon, the movie that came out in the 80s, of how the entities were on Earth for thousands of years. And when they came out of their cocoons, they were light beings. They looked like the butterfly people, wings and everything. And they had power over energy and they turned old people young. Light beings, folks. That's what we are. That's the little girl. I'm just letting it resonate to show you that we're not taking clouds and making up shapes. I'm showing you almost artwork like images. I mean, literally, this looks like a watercolor painting. But this is the stuff that's going on right above your head. And when you're shut off and you don't know about divine powers, who you are, what's in control, what this place is, you're lost. You're lost in the game. Okay? Even a very elect will be deceived. And I'm trying to keep you from that for the ones that are 100% genuine. There's a lot of fakers down here. Big time. Take you back in on the group that's pulling in the souls. We'll just zoom in on that face of that being right there. You see the eyes looking right at you. It has a pointed face like it has a beak, a small beak. And you see the detail and design that's on its crown. That's right in the middle of his forehead. The jeweled butterfly V collar. Excuse me. Entities everywhere. I showed you the one right here. Yep. Going on it again. Pull down the light. You can see the face clearly. I mean, it looks like damn Kung Fu Panda. Like, I mean, cut it out. Slanted eyes, nose, mouth, giant head. Pointed helmet or head garb or cover. Other faces amongst it. Giant vessel. Faces in the darkness. There's no ego here, people. It's just seeing is believing. I can go anywhere, take pictures, and people send me pictures. My email is loaded. I got subscriber pictures coming up really soon. So hold on to your seats, folks. Because there's a lot of stuff out here that people that send me, they don't understand what they're seeing, but they know is something not normal. You know what? We're just gonna let that resonate right here. I'm gonna zoom this in and just show you and try to square this as best I can. The little girl being pulled in by the ghoul. Let's go, before I end this video, I'm gonna zoom in on that face again. So there could be no doubt for skeptics and brain dead people with cognitive dissonance. If the shoe fits, you must wear it. And then we're gonna ride home with the little girl being pulled up into the sky. And like I said, after this video ends, you could just pull down all that YouTube stuff and just look at this picture and just let it resonate, because you're going to see the blue bonnet, the face, the blonde looking hair, the blue blouse or top, white dress, legs and shoes. You can see the color there, blue, matching her outfit. And then it's holding a baby doll. Let's let that resonate in and just sink in. Peace, love, and light. One love.